What's up, selectors? It's Select Screen here. Hey, make sure to check us out down below, twitch.tv/select screen and twitch.tv/Elmo172331. We are watching the NetherRealm Combat Cast. Got started just a few minutes ago. So let's get this audio on and let's go. This is the Kano and Cassie Cage trailer, looks like. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. Oh man. That was crazy. Are they on a break or something? What are they? What are they doing? They must be changing things. There we go.
Lots of stuff about the trailer that I really enjoyed. Nope. Well, we have. Yeah, no one has. First of all, I want to say we've talked about this before. New room, new stream room. We had a couple technical difficulties over the first few streams. New problems happen.
Bro, more money, more problems. I understand 100%.
Working so hard on fixing them, so it looks like hopefully for now that has been fixed. Burke, how you feeling?
Bro, I'm fixing things as you guys can see or as we speak.
Kano. Yeah, he's we showed Johnny Cage last week, and the prevailing thing was, oh my God, his personality, his personality. I think Kano, our design team, cinematic team, audio team, all delivered. It's the same kind of thing. I think we're going to show Kano in a new light. That I mean, he is spitting, he's throwing things at you. Let's take a quick look at him right now.
Oh my gosh.
We'll come back to us. I'm going to see while you talk about his swagger. I want you to see him on the screen. This is a filthy, dangerous, ugly guy. I mean, his idol is literally him sprinting around.
Oh my gosh.
Kind of like in this ready pose. Yeah, I think he fights dirty. It's definitely the coolest iteration of Kano, in my opinion, that we've ever had. 10 out of 10, Chester.
10 out of 10, Chester.
Just like Kano is what he's. Well, Kano is the leader of the Black Dragon Clan, a dangerous group of cutthroat captains in the field, feared and respected throughout all of Crime's inner circle. Rivals of the Red Dragon Clan. Sure. Other members include Cabal, Jarek, Kira, Cobra, yes. One of my favorites, actually, of the 3D era. Me too. Yeah. I'm not kidding. Cobra's cool. I'm not kidding as well. So, Sonya, Jack, all around bad guy, willing to work for anyone for a price. So archetype-wise, when it comes to Sonya,
Make sure I got your audio there.
I would
There we go,
say
guys.
in this game, I would call him a mix-up character who has
All right,
a lot
there
of
we go.
abilities
Audio's coming
that
through.
allow him to control space with extraordinary ability, like dot damage on the ground or moves that can limit your mobility.
He's got like a lot of dirty moves.
And
right?
yeah,
that's kind of him. Is that he's a scoundrel, if you will, right? Like I mean,
yeah. One of the early from like a year ago design intents
Right.
from your guys' department was kind of breaking the rules of the game, or doing stuff that's like not typical. Oh, he's just playing footsies,
Right,
just
right.
a ground game, very filthy moves.
And we've talked about some characters in the past just because of the order in which we've done things, but they're like they excel at the mid-range. I don't think that's Kano's job.
I think Kano has some tools to get around it, but that's not where he excels.
Right. I think for me, Kano, does the knives are always something you can use, but for me, his job up close to mix you up is where he's an issue, and maybe from
Yes.
2 feet back, because a lot of his overhead and low are good from not directly next to you, but kind of close. We'll get into those a little bit later.
And he has tools, since he's not as great in the mid-range, he's built around having tools to stop other people from playing their mid-range game. Like
Right.
the classic Kano ball is back, and that's a super fast advancing move that he can use to check them. And
Absolutely. Do you want to get into it? Are you ready to go?
I'm super ready. I know you've been ready for like a year.
Not quite, but close. I'm very excited. Obviously, it's funny we talk. I see Twitter all the time. People are talking about, is my character coming? They know, and I can't wait to play Jade. She's my favorite. For me, I'm a fan too. And when Kano was ready to start playing and getting into, I got really excited.
Well,
And-
you stalked Belapani's desk for like 3 days straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the designers had him on the computer a lot, and I was like, "Hey, let me, what you got going there? Let me see what's going on."
Let
And
me see his throw. Let me see his throw.
yeah, throws are big to me. Let's get into it.
Well, the first thing is it's a repeating theme since we revealed the game that they use their weapons more than they ever have. I mean, in Kano, that shines through. He uses his knife all the time in a lot of his animations, and he has like his back two is a good example of what you're talking about. So he doesn't have a string off this, but he does get a slight pop up, and this is kind of the move you'd use at this space. But up close, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say it's good advancing. It has reach.
Exactly,
Right?
but it's not.
Can
a
we
full
not
string.
do
You
this
cannot, like,
against
confirm
Sub-Zero?
a full string.
Sub-Zero is
You
my
can get
favorite
good
character.
Damage off of it, like say back to 2-2 balls is really good.
Yes.
You can get some good damage off of that.
But up close is, I think you're right, where he excels. He has a lot of combos. He has, he can do his knife, and then he can go into an overhead,
Oh, I love that.
We'll get into more of that later.
or he can go into a low. And while it's not a direct 50-50, it is one of those where the opponent's going to have to like really be looking for it and know to stand up after the first hit or the second hit. And
Right.
it can mix people up if they're not paying attention, which will lead into his throws, which are super cool.
Awesome.
So let's go into his special moves.
Sure.
Unless there's any other normals. Oh, there's a couple normals.
There's actually a few normals.
Yeah,
I've
there's a
heard about.
few. First off, he has a really good overhead. It is a little on the slow side, but it has
Johnny
pretty good
Cage
range,
needs one of those.
Splats them through a while. And it is complemented by a really good low.
I love it.
This is a great follow.
No charge.
So this is going to be one of his core mix-up tools that we've been talking about. He can also, instead of doing the stomp, actually cancel into a special move. I don't know why you wouldn't want to do this though, but if you want to get more damage, you can cancel. The
Well,
overhead.
and that's the thing that can be like that's very useful for in the fact like so a combo that I like to use with them does use 2 of the bars. If you
Yes.
only have 1 of the bars, finishing off with the stomp is how you finish off a combo with grab like that.
That's a great point.
Okay.
The overhead, you'll notice, does not combo them. So he's not, as a repeating thing in this game is a lot of characters will have an overhead and a low mix-up, but only one will actually pop them up for a combo, and he kind of continues that.
I guess to say, because people might not see it,
The
when you do
headbutt.
the step on them, that doesn't take meter. That's the continuation of
Correct.
a string.
Yes, yes. One final normal I'd like to show is, it's not a combo, but it's a good ranged move, is his back three. He uses his boot knife. Again, he's not going to get a combo, he's not going to get a follow-up, but this is how he kind of competes in the mid-range. So he's really good up close, but in the mid-range, you're going to want to use back two and back three. And this actually is one of his crushing blows. So every crushing blow has a different requirement. This one is the move has to be a counter hit. So if he hits the opponent who's trying to throw out a move, he's going to get the crushing blow. So the idea here would be he's kind of sitting at mid-range, dashing in, throwing knives. If he thinks the opponent's going to do their long-range move, like, for example, the axe I showed, if he throws out the back three and catches them, he's going to get real big, juicy damage, and you're going to break their bones.
And it'll happen more than you think, probably too, because a lot of the characters from that range, those moves that they do have from there, are a bit slower.
Exactly.
There aren't a lot of super fast long-range moves.
So
Okay.
that's kind of the balance of the move. While he's not getting a combo, this move is faster than the typical mid-range move, so he can actually beat attacks. And with the crushing blow requirements, that's kind of what we're going for. We think about the meta of the game, why we'd use this move, and this is like the coup de grace of the move. Like, it's good as a counter hit move, so the first time you get it, you're going to go into the crushing blow. But to be clear about the Crush and Grow requirements, if you're the type of player where you just think Kano looks cool and you want to play arcade ladder, you're going to get this one exactly as you said, on accident. Like, it's going to happen. Like,
Yep.
like, you don't have to worry too much about, I don't understand what a counter hit is. You're getting counter hits even if you don't know how you're. Yeah.
That's not just the ladder either. You're going to get a lot of it from when me and Derek are just spamming on each
Absolutely.
other.
I don't spam everything.
That's funny.
I'm just calculated.
So let's go.
You want to just move on after
There's
that?
no calculation. When you two play, calculation is definitely not happening. Not even spelled with a K.
We'll see.
So, the base loadout is pretty much what you expect from Kano. His ability moves really are very unique. They're pretty much, a lot of them are new moves. His base moves it's MK1, MK3 Kano. He's got his knife toss. It's exactly what you want in a knife toss.
You can amplify it.
Amplify to throw 2, good recovery, travels real fast, and Kano balls back. It would be weird to me if he did not have Kano ball.
And you can also amplify that.
Yes, you can amplify it. He does an X marks the spot kind of thing there, and air Kano balls back.
Nice. Kano.
He does this
Ooh, I
big
love it.
drop
That's legit.
kick. So that's his base set.
You gotta
and it's
have
up to
those.
you how you want to play him, and his ability moves are extremely versatile.
Yes.
So let's go over loadout. We started with actually your loadout. This is literally the one that you use.
But you didn't show some of the stuff that's involved with it.
Yes. So
Gotcha.
the first thing we added, it actually changes up his combo attacks, and he gets new extenders that he didn't have before.
Right.
For example, he can amplify this string.
I love
He's
it.
just a dirty fighter.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's
Like,
just
that's-
awesome.
It's
The elbow.
It's funny to me, like the little tiny things that the team has put in. That just that elbow
Yes.
is actually to me more brutal than the knife.
Agreed.
Yeah, the elbow is pretty
So
dope.
he also has this low string, and he can actually amplify it and get a pop-up. And lastly, this ability, it's one ability, and you get all these kind of normal attacks together. He gets an extension on his overhead where he actually kicks you away.
I like he kicks you and you slide over.
Yeah, I love the slide, and look at the animation as he's recovering his leg. Like, it's so, what a scumbag. The second thing we gave him is called Snake Bite, and that is a big combo starter if you amplify it. And I understand you know a lot about Snake Bite. Why don't you talk to us about that?
I will. Snake Bite's it's a really good move to kind of continue combos. It's dangerous just to throw out there because it is unsafe.
Yes.
But if you use that in the middle of a combo, it's definitely a good extender. You're going to catch people with it just straight up, but it's dangerous.
What kind of combos could I get off Snake Bite? Is there anything you know about that?
Bert, can we see can I get a camera real quick?
Oh boy. Here's your Tyler moment.
I don't know, not just the whole team. The whole team.
Oh, okay.
Oh, how
See-
generous.
See how he was confused? See
was.
how he was confused?
He was. I'm a hard ass. So I
love
have created
Tyler,
a
though.
combo because I love Kano. And Steve, I showed it to Steve, and I was just like, he might think it's cool, but it's whatever. It's something that I came up with that I hadn't seen anywhere.
I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
A lot of times you use Slack and you tell me to come to your desk to see a combo,
Yeah.
and it's jab, jab, jab special move. And I don't have the heart to tell you that's.
Jab, jab,
That's-
jab special.
I usually have a finish to it too. It's just they're never like like.
But this one,
These guys are great.
it's pretty good. I've named it the Dundee because when I use it, it's a done deal. Okay, so here's the deal. We're gonna
Oh,
see.
yeah.
How many tries?
Well, we're
How
gonna
many
try.
tries?
So on Twitter, I asked how many tries it take. I forgot to look at the percentage right now. There's people who thought first try.
Yeah.
Most
He's gonna
people
get it
thought
first try.
about 5.
I say within 3.
I believe in Tyler.
So here's the
I'm a
deal.
Tyler guy.
Danish, our he works on UI, did a lot of the stuff for the Kombat Cast. Has said if I get it first try, he'll donate $50 to a charity of my choice.
Wow.
I will match it.
Okay.
Okay.
If I don't do it on the first try, I'll also donate $50 to a. It's National Women's Month, so a women's charity. I will do. So okay. So to say, can I try the string real
No.
quick before I go?
No. You
no,
have to
there's no
beat-
warm.
Fine, fine,
When you're
fine,
playing for
fine.
top 8 at a tournament, you can't warm up.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Go, Lansdowne.
I was
No.
I'm fine. No. So you watched me do it before the stream. I did it like
He's
4
talked
times in a row.
himself out of
He's
it
thinking
now.
the buttons
Yes.
right now. He's trying
Oh,
to.
I'm allowed
Yeah.
to do that, right? That doesn't count as doing it.
Well, you're stalling. This is
stalling.
literally
You're absolutely
filibustering.
stalling.
Because I did it so many times, and now I'm nervous. I'm nervous now.
All right, here he goes.
Here's the Dundee.
All right, here's the done deal. Oh,
The
I missed it.
no, there's one.
oh,
All right, done deal.
That's 2.
All right, one more. You got it. You don't have stamina.
Oh, three!
You don't-
I didn't have stamina. Does
That
that
doesn't
count?
count.
It
That
does
doesn't
count.
count.
He
That
should have
doesn't
been aware. He should have been
No.
aware.
No.
Why do you want me to fail?
Okay,
Why-
calm down. Calm down.
yeah.
You're letting him get to you.
Yeah, don't let me get to you. Oh.
Oh,
All
it's
right, you're
over.
falling
We're,
apart.
we're at like 6. Ooh, oh, 7.
Take a
Come
slight break.
on. Give him a
Ignore
break.
Derek.
Oh,
We got it.
Yes. Oh.
I really thought I could.
Come
do it
on,
first time.
Tyler.
Hold on. I'm not quitting. This might be a 4-hour stream.
I'm gonna get a drink. Does anybody need anything?
There it is.
There it is. The
Boom.
Dundee.
That was it?
So I'll be donating $50 to a charity. I'm happy with that. I'm glad to do it.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to. That's the combo. It's pretty cool. I wish I would have. I was so good at it today. I'm very frustrated right now.
Well, you
So,
need
I mean, you had the pressure of this.
I do have
Like,
some
that-
pressure.
you
that's
need
not-
when you practice. You need Derek screaming in your ear.
Yeah.
You need
I'd
Derek
rather
Right.
miss it than do
all the
that.
time.
There,
So you gave a
there's
slight
on
preview
fire.
of the last move we equipped, which
Yep.
is the lumbar check, a brand new command grab that is so cool. So you love two-player animations. You love command grabs.
Yes.
You can talk about
That's
this.
got to be a brutality.
I was there. There are like so. I really love the animations in the game as a whole. There have been like 4 things that involve sort of command grabby, sort of two-player anim. When we say two-player animations, it's animations that like both the characters kind of work together to do in a way. There's like 4 of them in the game that when I saw them, I was just like, okay. So, and this was definitely one of them.
So this also has a neat crushing blow I'd like to go over. So a couple weeks ago it was asked, when they do a wake-up roll, is it invincible, and what can you do to beat it? Remember that?
Yeah.
Yes.
The answer is throws. Throws will actually beat the invulnerability of
I think
a
we've
wake-up
mentioned
roll.
that before, but we haven't mentioned that command grabs, being a
Yes.
throw, is the
So-
same thing. So you can just ball all over them.
That triggers the
Oh.
crushing blow. If you read they're going to do a wake-up roll, you can go for the command grab, and if you successfully grab them out of a wake-up roll, you get the crushing blow.
So it's not a
Steve,
brutality.
Can we do it one more time to just see what, I mean, just some of the damage.
That is eye-popping damage.
And then it's damage over time.
Yeah.
It's still ticking.
Yes, yes.
Like, woo-wee.
And that's a good point. That
That's a
every
good
crushing
counter.
blow does extra. It's not just damage. Some of them do dot. Some of them actually pop you up for a combo. There's a lot of different reactions that a crushing blow can have.
Super exciting.
This game's going to be very fun to lab and just get in there
Yep, yep.
and like
Point
learn
3, this
what
actually
happens
is
when you
one
do
of the ways
certain
that you can
things.
defeat characters that outrange him because it goes under high projectiles. And it covers a lot of range. Now, this is unsafe, so he's taking a risk, and it doesn't do a lot of damage, but this is what I would call a conditioning tool.
Right.
Conditioning with a K, of course. The opponent is going to want to outrange Kano and outzone Kano, but they have to look for this, and then that sets up Kano. What just happened
Exactly.
today
I was just
when
going
we
to
were
mention
playing.
that.
Would you say that a lot of his stuff is unsafe?
Yes, I would describe him as an unsafe character.
Right.
He kind of has a tool for every situation you could ask for, but it's high risk. He's a YOLO guy. Like this, I mean, this is a guy that's been in the business 15, 20 years, crime, running from the police.
He's got to
like,
kill a lot of people, bury a
Right.
lot of bodies.
right.
And Steve and I played a little bit beforehand. I just wasn't playing very well. And then Steve kind of told me to add some of these things into my game. And then the next round, like I did a few of those things, and I actually won the round because I was able to get Kano's game going.
Yep.
Okay.
Just off of that move alone, really. Like,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
more to it than that, obviously, but
You got to think of it when you use an unsafe character. While the opponent is going to punish you if they block this, you don't have to use that anymore, and then you can dash in.
yep.
So let's go over to another loadout. This one,
It's called Bad Dude.
it's called Bad Dude.
No.
I like it.
And it has some wacky moves. So the first thing, and he has the classic MK3 costume.
I do.
Nice.
The
Look
first
at
thing I
that
gave him
costume.
is
That's
this
dope.
Vegemite, buff, where this does two things. This buffs his Kano Ball moves, and they do additional damage, and they actually have armor.
Ooh, boy.
Oh.
So,
I've never been a Kano
again,
player,
if
but
you're
I
playing
feel
a matchup
like
where you're getting zoned out really
they
badly,
made him very well.
this is the perfect answer to it. Once you get this out, his Kano Ball becomes extremely dangerous. You're going to go straight through any projectile. The other thing I gave him, this is very cool, is Molotov toss, where he tosses a Molotov cocktail on the ground, and they are doing dot damage while they're standing in this. So, you can imagine the possibilities here.
So you'd throw it out and just put pressure on him, right?
Exactly. For example, if you have lumbar check, it'll do dot damage during the entire lumbar check.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then lastly, I gave him the bio trap. This puts a magnet on the ground, and if the opponent is in it, they cannot jump. So if you have a
Dang.
character that excels at 50-50s and grabs and command grabs, you can imagine not being able to jump out is pretty strong.
And can you throw that at different distances too?
Yes,
to
you
just sort
can.
of make setups and whatnot?
Yes, you can also mix and match a lot of these tools. So you can have this out while you have this out, and then go for your command grab.
Oh my gosh.
The bio trap does one other thing that's very neat. So normally Kano's knives are high. If you have this out on the playing field, the knife actually is sucked into its magnetic pole and becomes a mid.
That's cool.
This is a great round ender. It's a great way to get chip damage because the opponent's going to have to block these fast
Well,
projectiles.
naturally, the magnet's pulling the metal down.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
that's
makes perfect
science.
sense.
That is
And
science.
Kano, if anything, is a man of science.
Absolutely.
There is a reason that he actually was hired by Shao Kahn to be how to teach Outworld's Earth's weapons.
Right. I mean, he made his own eye.
Yes.
Right?
No. A doctor made it. The same doctor that worked on Su
Did
Hao.
he later kill that doctor?
Almost certainly. Like, I think when you get out of
certainly.
surgery like that and they hand you the mirror, you then kill the doctor.
Yeah, yes, you should.
That was kind of
A little lore minute.
Steve's lore
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah, there it is.
So, how about one more loadout?
Yep.
That's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. Well, guys, I think that's a good stopping place for our video today. There is plenty more from Mortal Kombat 11. I almost said X. Plenty more from Mortal Kombat 11 coming up. I hope you guys are excited about this game. We've got a video on the story trailer that came out today, so make sure to check that out as well. Follow us down below, twitch.tv/selectscreen and twitch.tv/Elmo172331. We're also on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and really appreciate each and every one of you selectors, all right? Make sure to choose your destiny. My name's Select Screen, and I'm out.